The Old Republic, this time streaming a bit earlier, but probably not as long. So last time we completed the Shadow of Revan story on... where was it? On Rishi. Yeah, it was on Rishi. And we made a temporary truce with the Republic. So we're now supposed to head to Yavin 4. Let me just read the text, quest text. Tensions are high between the Imperial and Republic forces who've come to Yavin 4 to stop Revan. Securing the jungles and swamps near the factional forward camps could ease these tensions and provide much needed intel on nearby Revanite positions. Oh yes, right, Yavin 4 proved to be one of the headquarters of the Revanites, as far as I'm aware, or as far as I remember. First of all, though, we need to head to the Imperial fleet and sort some stuff out. How about sort some stuff out? Let's get some useless stuff out of the cargo base, which no one needs. Like all of this, right? They don't look great, right? Yeah, I have no idea why I would even want to keep them. I mean, I can partially get this one, so let's put this down there. And let's take everything else with us. There we go. And prepared for sale. Can open this Grade 9 credit case. And besides that, we will head to the Imperial fleet. There we go. Let's go and sell some stuff. We probably can't sell 90% of that stuff because it's either absolutely low level or not worth anything. But oh well. Oh, explosion sounded pretty bad. Alright. Let me tap back into the game. There we go. Alright. The market is down there, yep. I'm just pretty much setting up stuff, so I'm really not commenting a lot. Well, that should be fine. Should be fine. Or rather, shouldn't matter a whole lot. Let's first check our mails. One of them was a gold seller. Let's delete that outright. Alright, so 2 of them are galactic stuff. Okay, nothing of relevance. Yeah, fine. Okay, about time. Someone needed to put an end to Grum and Goro. Oh, these 2. Okay, yeah. These 2 were bad news, acting like they ran Raiders Cove. And they were running into the ground. I moved to Rishi to get away from having a bunch of laws forced down my throat. I knew there'd be downsides to moving to the fringe, and I'd have to protect myself from thieves and gunslingers, but those 2 were another level. Grum more than Garo, but Goro had such a chip on his shoulder. So you wanna think, give me a break. But yeah, Grum, anytime I saw him, I knew I was about to kiss my face and credits goodbye. Maybe now I can enjoy Rishi the way I was hoping. I would, in relative peace. Corrick Wayne, owner Wayne Prospecting. Okay, sure. Thank you. You don't know what a relief this is. You breaking my man out of the slave prison. Oh, that was the AI. I've been trying to save enough to pay the Blades back taxes and get Ren out, but the interest is so high. Pretty much a way to keep him working for free for the rest of his life. No more though. We're packing up before the Blades get wise and come looking. You're a way bigger priority for them. I'm sure you're not taking chances. Ren says he promised to go back to Harlow Rigs and his old pirate life for you anyway. What? Oh, I get it, I think them, yeah. Wasn't a fan of the first time he was into all that, but at least this time around it'll be there to keep him out of serious trouble. Thanks again, my Ren thanks you too. Wonderful. Ah, Darth Warren. Wrath, I'm afraid I had to cut my visit in Rishi short, as anticipated. I hope that you have learned who it is your watch has answered to. Yeah, the Emperor's hand, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And that you use that information to your fullest advantage. Benefits us all when those we must depend upon are able to scrutinize their circumstances with full clarity. Don't you agree? Though it may be some time, I do hope our paths cross again have been... No, you're a traitor! I was perfectly aware of the fact that the Hand of the Emperor, or it was called Hand of the Emperor, yeah, was watching me. I didn't expect that they'd do it through such trivial means, through observation droids, but I was perfectly fine with that. And Darth Warren obviously tried to, well, not use me, but tried to upset or try to play me against the Hand of the Emperor. So I would consider him a traitor. We shall see. Captain Milinek. I feel like a fool. I don't say that because I chose to side with Revan. Oh, that's the Republic captain. I still believe his aims are right and just. And I desperately hope you fail to stop him. No. Why I feel like a fool is because I turned and ran when you gave me the chance. I should have fought you. I'm fairly certain I would have died, but I should have stood up for my beliefs, whatever the cost. Instead, I'm unable to return to the Republic or to the Order with no idea what my too bad. With what my future holds. All I can do is promise myself to never compromise under the greater threat of death again. And I propose that if I ever see you again, I'll do what I should have done the first time. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. I really hope that the Imperials and the Republic would turn against each other a bit inside the Revanite camp. Too bad. Well, there's no real reason to check the non-blue items, honestly. They won't sell anyway and no one wants them. And these seem to be like absolutely low-level bullshit anyway. Let's just quickly scan. Let's put them up for sale once. I know that 90% of them won't sell, but honestly, if it sells, it's free money. If not, then we can still sell it to general vendors. So that's fine by me. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just okay. Surprised about how much value these, well, they're not worth a lot, but they're actually worth anything. Though the price that is shown doesn't indicate anything, so they're not gonna sell. You may not sell them, okay, that's interesting. Oh well, I guess that's that. And we'll sell you to the Javas right away. And it's time to activate the reputation thingies. So much fun, so much fun. No, we're gonna do that another time. We don't really need reputation Rishi anyway. So let's head back to our ship and prepare the jump to hyperspace towards Yavin 4. The Worry Hangars is there. Yep, okay, great. Alright. Sold some of our useless crap. Finally have a almost empty cargo hold in inventory again. Great. So, we'll see how this cooperation between the Empire and the Republic on Yavin will work out. I suspect not too well, but we shall see. We shall see. We only need it until Revan is dealt with anyway, so doesn't need to be a stable truce.
Welcome back, Master. I've just completed a new meal plan for your culinary pleasure.
That's wonderful. Not right now though. Okay, where do we have Yavin for? It is... Oh really, it's in the seat of the Empire. Okay, fine. And no, that's Terrace. Korriban. There's Yavin for. Confederacy. Depends on what you want to do. Are you more interested in the story aspect of it? Are you interested in the PvP aspect? If you're only there for the story, I think you don't really need to subscribe, because you can access all of the base content without a subscription. You're only kind of limited by stuff like a really small inventory, but you can play through the story perfectly fine without a subscription. If you want to do actual late game stuff, you really need to be subscribed though, because the game limits you in a lot of ways if you're not subscribed. But if you're just here for the story, I wouldn't really subscribe. But if you want to really play the game, participate in events, do stuff with a guild, then yeah, you should subscribe. I subscribed. It's not really expensive, but it just makes your life easier, and I'd say it's worth it. But that obviously depends on you. I primarily subscribed because I got annoyed by the constant reminders about that I should subscribe, and by the fact that the inventory space is so limited. If you're not subscribed, you have, I think, 3 or 4 rows in your inventory, and that just gets way too small after some time. And also you get some storage space in your ship and all of that stuff. It just really helps out. But it's not necessary for the story.
There can be no mistaking it. The Emperor is on this moon.
That's good.
Revan is here as well.
That's not too good.
And another presence, if you wish to believe the Grand Master.
The Grand Master?
The other presence,
oh,
it's unclear.
It's SWTOR, right? Yeah.
The dark side permeates everything here. Saturates it. I've been to Oricon. This is another level entirely.
Well, if Revan is here, then it would sound about right, yeah.
Oricon was affected by the Dread Masters. Even their combined power was insignificant compared to the Emperor.
The Order of Revan is garrisoned inside an old Massassi temple. That is where the dark side is most prevalent.
We carved out an area as close to the temple as we could. The high concentrations of Massassi in these parts made it difficult.
It didn't help that you knew about the Massassi, but didn't bother to give a heads up to our recon teams.
They are some sort of assassins, but I might be mistaken, so I'll ask.
What's a Massassi?
The genetic cousins of Sith purebloods. Barbaric warriors.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm mistaken. No.
Don't you teach your people anything, Lana?
Wow.
Agent, compose yourself.
Yeah.
While Darth Mar and I have reached an accord, many of those under our command obviously don't share our sense of commitment.
If you were to assist in shoring up our position, it would serve as an example to the rest.
We can be pragmatic if we choose to. Do what you do so well out there. I'll remain in touch.
Alright.